Hello Exiles, and I am back ready for Path of Exile 1 and Path of Exile 2 coming in nearly 1 month today. I thought that I would do a quick video with a little bit of news that we have heard over the last couple of days. If you've had your ear to the ground and you've been hearing, then you may have heard some of these, some of them you may not. So we're going to quickly run through them in a minute. For everyone who has subscribed whilst I've been away, I fully appreciate it and thank you. If you are not subscribed, then I would kindly request that you do throw us a subscribe. It will help the channel. Throw us a like and throw us a subscribe if you are enjoying my videos, and hit that bell for any notifications. Going forward, guys, there is going to be a bunch of videos coming out shortly, which I'm going to be doing on the run up towards Path of Exile 2. However, today, let's run through these news updates, and I'm going to show you them to you. Now, the first one is we've had a new trailer. Now, you're probably thinking, no, we haven't. Well, we have, but the reason that you've probably not seen it is due to the fact that it's not in our native language. It's not in English, or to me, my native language. It might be in your language. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly put this video on screen, have a watch of it. It does feel, when I'm watching it, that I am playing Doom, and that I am about to go and rip and slay some monsters apart, which is kind of fitting for Path of Exile. But enjoy the trailer, and I will play it for you now. See how kick-ass was that trailer with the music. Now, there was a few things that I noticed in here. Obviously, some of the footage we have already seen in past trailers. However, there is one key vital piece of information which is in this trailer, which I think is very key to the actual trailer itself, and that is going to be the fact that during the trailer you then see all 6 classes being shown to you that are going to be on early access. Now, I feel that is going to be the only 6 classes that we are going to have on early access. Now, as you can see in the background, I have looped this. We have the warrior, the mercenary, the sorceress, the ranger, the monk, and the witch in the background there. I have a feeling that these are the only 6 classes that we are going to have for the early access launch. Now, there has been much speculation regarding the huntress, the druid, and whether we're ever going to see them being played on early access, but in truth, I don't think we are. The fact that they have now released a trailer stating and showing these 6 classes, we are basically guaranteed to get these 6 classes on launch, and I then have a feeling that potentially for the first 2-3 months we are going to be having a play with those 6, and they will be rebalancing and fixing things for those 6 classes. Then they'll probably introduce 2 more for the druid and maybe the huntress in 2025. They may do that just before the launch of the new league for Path of Exile 1, and then I feel over the next 4 to 5 months after that they will then slowly integrate the final remaining 4 classes, which would be the Shadow, the Duelist, the Marauder, and the Templar. We will see them, I think, over the course of 2025, and they will be segregated into the game at certain stages throughout the leagues. Now, obviously, all of this is subject to change, so don't take this as gospel. They could change things. They may turn around on the live stream on the 28th of November and say, actually, we're actually going to release 8 classes or maybe 10 classes, but I very much doubt that that is going to be the case. And I feel that the 6 classes that are going to be released are going to be the 6 that we've just seen in the trailer. Now, as I've said, the live stream I feel is going to be on the 28th of November. Jonathan stated in his video when he apologised to everybody that we were going to be getting a live stream in a couple of weeks, in about a month's time. Now, that was on the 1st. Now, the only Thursday that would be close to that, going backwards, would actually be the 28th of November. So I have a feeling that the 28th of November is going to be the live stream, and then the live launch for early access will be the 6th of December. So if you have a date, I would probably put that one in your diaries for the 28th of November. Again, I could be wrong, but as they always do, I think they're going to leave it to the last minute, and they're going to basically shock us all and drop some good cooking items that they've been cooking for the last month or 2. Now that was the first two pieces of news. So first of all, one was the trailer, two was the fact that there is going to be those 6 classes that are posted within the trailer. News number 3 is going to be the new mercenary skills that were showed off the other day on their YouTube channel. Now I'm going to be starting as mercenary on the EA launch, and when I saw those videos the other day, I could not contain my excitement, and I had to watch the video a good 6-7 times. I was zooming in, I was looking at the partial effects, I was looking at the effects of the grenades. All of it just looked so clean, so polished. It looked very, very nice. Now, as you can see in the background here, this is the footage that I was talking about. The one on screen right now is the cluster grenade, and this just looks absolutely amazing. Having just been to a bonfire night the other day, this looks like some form of firework spectacle. Now this one is the shock one, which is the voltaic grenade and a plasma blast. Now all of these skills look absolutely smooth, very polished, very clean, and they just look a absolute kick-ass to play. I cannot wait to play as mercenary. What's your thoughts? Are you going to be starting as mercenary? Are you going to change? From these videos, have you thought, I want to change my class, I want to change what I'm starting as? Because first time I saw any footage for any mercenary, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going mercenary, just because it looks so cool, very awesome, and this just kind of adds to the excitement that I cannot wait to play it on the 6th of December. And the last piece of information is the fact that they have announced that the new Path of Exile 1 League, so 3.26, is not going to be arriving until probably late January, as they have stated here in their thread. Now, they have stated in here to kind of keep everybody going and to kind of keep the community still playing. What they are doing, and this is starting tonight, so for anyone who is wanting to play, to brighten up the wait on November 7th, i.e. today, we are launching a fresh version of Settlers Calgary with a little twist that would run parallel to the current Settlers. What they are doing is they are going to be adding in the Lantern of Aramor back into the game. However, all of the negative mods that we used to get, like increased damage, increased chaos damage, increased life, all of that rubbish that they added on, have now been removed, and the only thing that will be in here will be all the positive rewards. So there'll now be no negative rewards. Now if you think of that, if you are running maps and you have all positive rewards, you are going to have quite a juicy map. So yeah, it's going to be quite a fun little time. If you are wanting to play this, then it does start tonight. They have also added in here, just to get a free mystery box, if you're able to reach level 50 in any version of the game, you will then get a guaranteed Settlers mystery box per account. Obviously, the challenges are also available in this event, so if you want to try and complete them, then you are able to do so. So if you've not managed to complete your challenges yet, or you've not managed to get to 36 to get the portal, or whether you're a completionist and you want to go for the 40-40, then you can do that. If you are struggling with the challenges and you don't know what you're doing, I will put a link in the description and in the top of the video now, where I do provide you with a full video on how to do the challenges, and there is a full guide on how to do every single one of them. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much it. I cannot wait for the live stream, which, like I said, I am anticipating that to be on the 28th of November. Early access then begins on the 6th of December, and then I will be playing the shit out of it all the way through December, into Christmas, and possibly into January next year, because I will want to have a play with every single class, play with a bunch of the skills, play with a bunch of the unique items. I want to try out the end game. Yeah, there is much that I'm going to be doing. There's going to be a full 2 months of gameplay that I'm going to be playing with all of my buddies. If you do want to join me and you want to come down and talk, then I will be flicking between my personal Discord, which is in the description below, and the Path of Exile Discord as well. So if you do want to join me, I will be in there, so you can come and say hello, come and have a chat, and we can have a chat about PoE 2 or PoE 1. And for anyone who is still watching and wanted to know how you obtain this sick Path of Exile 2 hideout in Path of Exile, then this is what it looks like. As you can see, it looks very indicative of the actual logo, and props to the artist who made it. You do need the Celestial Nebula hideout for it to work, as you can see, or you need any hideout that has a big flat open area. Now there are a few maps that have that, so it's just a case of you trialing it out. If you don't know how to do it, there are a few videos online that can show you, but basically you have to change within the notepad of the export that it does not read and default to this hideout. In terms of where do you get it, then the way you would get it is from this particular website, which is called Hideout Showcase. I will put a link in the description below. Again, props to the artist who made it. As he states here, you do need the Celestial Nebula Hideout. There is no MTX which is currently being used, and there is no music that has been set to the hideout itself. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching, and until the next video, which shouldn't be too long, stay sane.